Well,
wait.
We gotta make some snacks, man.
Oh, it's edible time? Hey everybody, I'm Will. We're here in my kitchen with Abdullah. What's up?
Hey, what's up? How's it going? Will, great to be here,
Thank
man.
you, yeah. Okay, so these boxes, there are 3 of them, right? You see? You've got to pick one of the 3.
You know what? I'm gonna go with doob.
But it's not doob, it's
Doob. Oh, whoa, it's a shoe. Dude, holy crap, edible shoelaces.
Can I bite it?
Thanks for having me on your cooking show. I used to host a cooking show.
I heard.
Yeah, and actually on that one, I, set it up so I just got to do the fun stuff like smoke weed and taste food and eat it. You're sort of like, you rule this set with an iron fist.
Oh, yes.
You're a gentle guy on camera, but people don't realize, like, you're a monster.
Do you know what we're making today?
So I heard little murmurs around the set that we're gonna be making cinnamon rolls.
No one told me.
So what do we have here?
We've just got some warm milk.
My buddy Rye on Bon Appetit, he says both the words warm and milk weird.
How does he say that?
He says warm, right?
Warm?
Yeah, and he says milk like milk. Right?
Milk?
So when he says warm milk, he says warm milk. He sounds like Scandinavian or some shit.
What are some yeast facts? Does anyone?
Yeast reproduces asexually, I know that.
Well, that's 2 of us.
Oh, and we're off.
So now, our mix looks pretty foamy. We can just pour the sugar into it. And now we're gonna add some canna butter. Could you crack 2 eggs for me?
Yes, gladly. All right, crack them right into the thing. Right into this thing. What's it called?
Just a mixer is fine. So do you have any preferred weed infusion method?
Yeah, I really love coconut oil. Like, I don't know if you can actually get high from topical cannabis, but, if you have cannabis coconut oil, you can rub it on your joints or, it's good for your skin. And yeah, it's a good way to get that weed in you.
Good to know. Now we're just gonna add a big bowl of canna flour. Now we just need a little serving of salt. You wanna take a turn?
Yeah, let's do it.
So we let our dough rise for like an hour and a half. For now, we're gonna make a paste. We're gonna add cinnamon into a bowl of butter. Now, just lots of brown sugar. Just gonna mix it into a fine paste. So what else have you been up to lately?
So I tried my hand at acting a little bit. I was in a show called High Maintenance that's on HBO. It's about a weed delivery guy. In it, I play a Uber driver.
And it's super existential.
When I think about that character, that's somebody I experience a lot as an Uber driver, and nobody ever really thinks about their perspective. No. It's a weird way to look at the world. So we're basically gonna make strips of this and roll them? How is a cinnamon roll made?
We actually have a laser printer. It's gonna laser print our cinnamon buns. So now we're gonna split these because some people with raisins and some people don't.
I don't discriminate on any foods. I'm not crazy about raisins. Do you eat them?
I'm a fan.
Yeah?
What's a good stoner cartoon you would recommend?
There was one called Over the Garden Wall that I really love.
Was that a few years ago?
Yeah, but you know what? It totally has this very anime kind of logic and feel to it. And it's really spooky. Those old Disney cartoons were f***ing terrifying.
Oh yeah, no. I'm really into the really obscure ones that you can't buy in stores.
Well, Birdman, the original Birdman was
yeah,
one of them.
exactly, yeah. It's also just weird to me looking at old cartoons and just thinking eventually they're gonna have no kids of their generation who remembers them.
They are used to seeing CG video game bubbles.
No. It's gonna, the bubble's gonna burst.
The bubble's gonna burst, man.
Okay, so now we've got our cinnamon sugar base and we wanna spread it flatly across our dough surfaces.
Yeah, this stuff is fun. It's like super wet Play-Doh.
So what's some of the gross, weird stuff you've had to cook before?
You know, my whole thing is that I like eating gross, weird stuff. You know, I grew up in Thailand, so there's a lot of things that people eat there that would be considered kind of gross or weird. But I feel like if you don't eat everything, it's like you're covering your eyes or, you know, holding your nose when you smell certain things. Like, you gotta experience the world, you know?
But aren't you fascinated when you see what different McDonald's are like in different countries?
Yeah, that actually is really interesting because, you know, McDonald's in Thailand, they have this thing called chicken sauce, right? Which I've never seen anywhere else.
Is it sauce made of chickens?
You know what it probably is? It's like a translucent pink. So it's probably you know, crushed up chickens and chicken bones, feathers and shit.
So we can start rolling these up.
All right, so here's a familiar task.
Yes. Check it out.
Yeah.
Snake dance.
All right, great. So what's next?
Well, we've got this floss right here. So we just want to get our floss under the roll and pull them apart.
Would you look at that?
I heard you're super into sneaker culture.
Yeah, I really like sneakers. I just like shoes in general. I have way too many. For me, I've loved sneakers since I was a little baby. It was you know, my obsession.
Any brands you prefer?
Yeah, I'm a huge Adidas guy since I'm a kid, and a lot of the classics and stuff. So I always have 3-4 pairs of Adidas in rotation. I like to explore as well, and you know, there's a lot of weird brands out now. The established ones are doing some weird things. So yeah, I'm all about it.
Okay, so now we've let our rolls just rise for a while. Do you want to unveil them?
Yeah. Looking good.
I'm kind of impressed with myself. We're gonna put them in the oven for 25 minutes at 350 degrees.
All right, that's all ready to go.
Okay, so now we're gonna make a glaze for our cinnamon rolls, and that's just gonna be cream cheese.
All right.
Can of butter.
How about that sound?
Now we've got powdered sugar. We've got to really enjoy this pouring.
It's going. Ooh. Oh wow. Hey, look. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Look. It's transforming even more.
So yeah, I'm gonna put on some oven mitts and ooh.
All right.
Our roll's really expanded. We've got a bunch of toppings we can add to them. Got some marshmallow fluff. I'm just gonna tong some fluff and fluff it up. Before we can feast on our cinnamon rolls, we have to pass the Jeff Sessions challenge.
What's that?
We just have to do some sort of test to prove that we're coherent enough. So we have to split and roll up some blunts.
Well, let's roll blunts that we're not gonna smoke.
I feel like we're not quite equipped. These blunts are pretty dry. This weed, questionable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jeff Sessions. We'll all bow down to you one day. Well, we failed in this blunt wrapping challenge for a multitude of reasons. We still got these cinnamon rolls, so...
Yeah, looking good. Not good. How's yours?
Oh, I need a second to chew. Well, I guess that's all for today.
Yeah, be happy, be positive, and feel good, and I want to spread that good shit in the world, you know?
Sounds good to me. Bye.